I am not okay.
Okay, so we're officially live.
No.
Yep.
I don't want to do this anymore.
You know, it seemed like a really good idea until it became real.
I got the questions, and I was like, we will never be interviewing any of these people.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. So, all right, well, we'll start off with some easy ones.
So, let's tell them why we're doing this first.
So we're doing this because we hit 1,000 followers on our Twitter. And we said that once we did, we'd allow people to submit questions and that we would answer anything they asked.
So here we go. And if you're joining us and you have a question and it's not a stupid question, you can put it, I think, maybe in the comments.
Absolutely. Yeah, you
Sure.
put it in the comments and we'll see it and we will answer it. So
Maybe.
let's have some fun.
But we already have a list from a lot of people.
We do. So, all right. What is your favorite racing saying? This is from Jackson.
Aw, he asked this. We were sitting in the little paddock area for the kart racing.
Yeah.
Now, at the time, I told him my favorite racing statement is, if it's not rubbing, it's not racing. Which is true. It's one of my favorite ones, I think.
I like that one. I also like win it or wreck it.
Love that.
Yeah.
Sometimes nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been drinking for a while now. When
Had
they're putting on a clinic, that's also kind of a fun one we like.
I mean, that one gets overused, but I kind of like to overuse it myself as well.
It's a good thing to use. So.
I was putting on a clinic on parallel parking in my neighborhood this week.
You always do.
I do. Strong parallel parker.
So thanks, Jackson. I love that question.
Yeah, good question for sure. All right.
Boy.
If you could pick one driver to win the next Indy 500, who would it be?
Juliana.
Who just joined?
Who just joined. Shout out.
Just in time for your first question. Who would you pick?
I'm going to go with, I'm torn. And I kind of want to hear who you're going to pick first.
Connor fucking Daly.
Okay. Because he was one of mine too. All right.
Connor Daly. I want to see Connor come back next year, have a full season, and I want to see him smoke everyone at the Indy 500. I want to see that happen so bad. So he can be like, oh, everybody who don't want to sponsor me, suck it.
I was God, we have to go home. Hey, Juliana. I was between Connor and Ed, so obviously, I want Connor to win, but I also would love to see Ed win the
I would love to see Ed
too.
win as well.
I think the place would erupt for both.
Agreed.
Individuals.
Completely agreed.
Love that one.
All right, our first of a few of these.
Oh God.
Fuck, marry, kill. If you don't know how this game works, you're given 3 options and 3 people. You can only pick one for each option. So you have to pick one to fuck, one to marry, one to kill.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry. All right, so
put sorry, Mrs. Helliker.
Right. Rossi, Newgarden, and Hinch.
I feel like this is gonna turn into a fight between us.
Well, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry Hinch.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's also He's also a certified scuba diver. So we're definitely gonna go somewhere on the honeymoon. It's somewhere with nice warm weather, so we can scuba dive. I just feel like he'd be a really nice guy to be married to. I feel like he's a sweetheart, and yeah, I think that whoever he marries is gonna be a lucky woman. So hopefully that's Becky Dalton. I like her too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Hinch, definitely gonna marry him. You're safe. You're not even in the running for getting killed. Joseph. Oh, I'm gonna fuck Joseph. I'm not gonna get any details, but yeah, that's an easy pick for me. He's tall. Yeah, yep. And then yeah, I'm gonna kill Rossi, and if for no other reason than self-preservation, because I'm pretty sure that he's a serial killer, and I'm gonna kill him before he can kill me.
So,
Counselor?
Certainly, I agree with you. Definitely, I think Hinch is the one you marry.
Yeah.
That's why I like beards.
And he likes dogs.
He's got a dog. It's fine.
Yeah.
Again,
he's got a great sense of humor.
Not stepping on to Becky because I love Becky.
Yeah. No.
Like, first of all, let's all be real about that.
No, we're not home wreckers.
No. Oh God, no.
No.
But I'll tell you what, it's flipped.
I know.
I knew it going into it. I knew this is how it would work out. I'm a fuck Rossi.
I think you thought about that before this question was even posed.
This question has been posed for a while. You know me.
I know how you felt about Rossi for years. even pre this podcast.
And unfortunately, that means that I have to kill Joseph Newgarden.
That's a shame.
That's the shame. I'm not happy about it.
It's a waste of a fine specimen of a man. But
that's how the game is played.
I get it.
I will have to kill Joseph.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
I get it, man. All right. If you had to pick between Rossi or Wickens in a physical fight, who would it be? So if the two of them are just going to go at it, who do you think would win, Rossi or Wickens?
Oh, Wickens.
Oh, I'm going to say Wickens as well.
Oh, 100%.
I think if it was, which one do you think could kill the other person, like covertly? I'm going to say Rossi's going to win that because he's a long con kind of guy. I think that he could sneakily murder somebody.
He's very sneaky.
Yeah. But yeah, just hand-to-hand combat, Wickens. He looks like he's scrappy as fuck.
He does.
Like, he looks like if he got into a fight, which he said that he's never been into a fight, which I'm like, do you not have brothers?
First of all.
I'm like, I'm a girl, and even I've been in a fight.
Right?
Actually, I've been in a couple fights.
Yeah, no, it's not talking about those.
Yeah. Nobody asked questions about that, so save that for the next one.
Season 3.
Spoiler alert, the only female I've ever been in a fight with is my sister. Every other fight has been with an adult male.
I've definitely gotten a fight with other females.
Yeah, I've not gotten in physical fights with other females.
I mean, I've gotten a fight with my bro.
Yeah. But no, I've never gotten in a physical fight with another female except my sister. But yeah, I think Wickens. Wickens does not abide by any rules. Like, any rules of decency, like, don't hit below the belt,
he's
don't kick in the nuts.
For the
he's
nut
gonna be like,
kick.
yeah, we're going to agree to that. And then he's going to juke you straight in the nuts.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
No, not even a question.
Yeah.
Not even a question.
Oh.
So, love that question, too.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Thanks, Juliana.
All right. Don Glass wanted to know, sobriety, overrated or seriously overrated? Well, I guess that depends. So I'm going to say if you have a substance abuse problem, sobriety is not overrated. I come from a long line of people that have had to quit drinking.
Samesies.
But 33 and going strong, so I think I dodged that bullet. We'll see. Time will tell. But for most of the time, I'm going to say seriously overrated.
Really?
Sobriety?
I mean, if you don't have an issue, then seriously overrated.
Yeah.
Said the woman who got wine drunk last night and could not drive to her parents' house a mile away to get pizza. So obviously seriously overrated for me.
Seriously overrated. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Well, and I guess it also depends on how well you keep your shit together.
That's true.
Because some of us can drink and still be functional members of society, and some of us don't know where the line is. And yeah, get like sloppy, slurred speech. And so if you're doing that, then it's probably less overrated for you.
You might have a problem.
But for me personally, seriously overrated.
Hey, I knew not to drive yesterday. That's the important part. Oh, this one came via Instagram. Sherry asked this one.
Aww.
She said, who or what came up with the idea of the podcast? Yeah, you can all blame me for this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually the one to blame.
Yep.
But to be fair, it wasn't like I put a gun to her head. I was like, we should do a podcast as we were sitting in East Stand drinking. And you went, yeah.
I was like, yeah, we should.
And then
I think it started with like something, and I was like, we're fucking hilarious. We should share this with people, like as a joke. And then you were like, we should do a podcast. And I was like, yes.
And then I registered everything, and now we have a podcast.
Now we have a podcast.
You're in some change. Like
yeah. A suggested title for this podcast was Two Girls, One Track.
By my mom.
Who did not understand why that was inappropriate.
But that's why all of our May bonus episodes will, until the end of time,
be Two Girls, One Track. Because why not?
Because it's really funny.
All right. Rate the tracks based off of best drunk food. And this is from my niece, Teresa.
Kohler has the best drunk food.
Yep. Road America.
Come on.
Road America's got the best drunk food. Mid-Ohio had a pretty good showing.
I don't remember Mid-Ohio.
I remember that I described it like a state fair with their food options.
Okay.
And I don't remember specific things, but I do know how I feel about state fair food. And so, yeah, I'm going to say Mid-Ohio is pretty good. IMS is pretty good. It's just that there's a lot of options that are really spread out. So it's not always, like, there's a lot of options, but there's great options in turn 4 and there's great options in turn 1. But you're not really going to be in 4 and 1 in the same day.
We didn't go to that one stand that had, like, the special food.
I know.
What you talking about? See, that's the problem with the IMS. I love it.
But it is huge.
And that was actually pretty close to us.
Yeah.
It's a lot with traffic on race day.
It really was. And alcohol was involved, and it was so hot.
So hot. I will say, and I think it's just lack of planning, but last year Gateway had some issues with food.
They didn't, yeah.
So when I went out with our Rookie of the Year last year, we both were quite tipsy. And we're like, let's get some food. And we're like, oh, shit, these lines are long.
Yeah, they did not anticipate how many people were going to come.
No, which is a good problem.
It is a good problem
It's a good problem to have.
So, and it's something that they addressed and that they definitely said they were going to fix for next year. All right, you got to go. Sorry.
Is she making noise?
She is.
Sorry.
Come on.
The puppers is chewing food right here.
Nope.
No, but she won't chew in it.
All right.
Here.
No.
This is what happens in a live show. I'm ready for a cat to jump up here.
I know. It's like that dog's only going to get louder and louder. Like,
yeah.
So, and then let's see what other tracks we've been to. Down at Daytona, we made our own food most of the time.
Yeah, I don't think we ate out at Daytona.
We didn't really eat out there.
Oh, St. Pete had like the Mexican.
Yeah.
What was that?
Mm.
Like the sandwich with the cheese in between.
Yes.
That was really good.
That was really good. Yeah.
And the woman there made the really good cappuccino. Like she scooped it out of a lemonade container, so you know that shit was good.
Yeah, they had really good stands for food at St. Pete.
Yeah, I mean, at least the stand right next to us was really good.
Yeah.
And the bar next to us was really good too.
Yes, it
I
was.
believe that they gave us some extra after a while.
They sure did.
Because we were there.
We became friends. We were there every day. We became good friends with them.
Speaking of food, I do have snacks for us.
Well, thank you.
Because we're an adult podcast and we have adult snacks.
Damn right.
Triscuits and Sour Patch Kids.
All right. A question from my niece, Kathleen. What is the best part about each race for you? Does it depend on which race you're watching, or is there a particular moment in every race that you look forward to?
I think that first lap.
Yeah?
First lap, turn one, lap one is always exciting to me.
Yeah.
That's definitely, and it doesn't matter where we are. Speaking of family members who joined. Lap one, turn one is always exciting. I think everybody holds their breath until everybody gets through that first turn.
Yeah. It's a very exciting time.
It is.
My favorite part of every race is drivers start your engines. And I'll say it, I'm not ashamed. I get a little bit clamped at the Indy 500 when that gets said.
First of all,
I tear up. I mean, I tear up the entire opening
as soon as they
ceremonies.
start singing God Bless America, you can look over at me and I'm just a mess.
In fact, I think that's, pretty much everybody in our little section of seats that comes with us, like, we all get a little bit emotional at the beginning.
I don't know if a little bit is the word I want to use.
Might be
A lot of
I'm
it.
selling that.
A lot of it emotional.
Yeah.
They're like, now it's time to sing God or Back Home Again in Indiana. I'm like,
I'm done.
I'm out. Nobody look at me. Look away.
But yeah, the first lap is always exciting. Everybody's on their feet. And, yeah.
And I think that last lap too, especially if it's a close race, you're like, oh shit, this is their last chance to make those passes for position.
Definitely.
And so again, back up on our feet.
Well, I love watching the pit stops and seeing, what's going right, what's going wrong, seeing the speeds, the times. Thoroughly enjoy that. So yeah. Okay.
I don't know how we're going to do this because I don't have a timer up right now. How many drinking games can you think of in 30 seconds? All right, let's just as quickly as we can list out drinking games.
Okay.
All right, go.
You want me to wait? Do you want?
I don't know how we're supposed to do this.
I'll tell you what. Here.
I have none.
Yeah, I would say, why don't you time me?
Where's my phone?
Here
Here's
you
my
go.
phone. You got it.
Yep. All right.
Ready?
Yep.
And go.
All right. Beer pong, beer run, quarters, flip cup, rage cage, up and down the river, high low, kings, asshole, gigantic beer pong with like dumpsters and soccer balls, bullshit. If you're not playing this drinking game, you're playing it wrong.
2 seconds. Oh, 1 second.
Right.
That was just luck of the draw with that one. That was 11.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. I know more games than that, but
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's not too bad.
It's not too shabby. I went to a Big Ten school. We didn't play drinking games.
Oh,
We
sink
just
the
drank.
biz! Sink the biz!
Leave.
Oh,
I'm
God.
rejecting your. Did she?
Yeah, I'm no longer an alumni. No longer an IU alum. Yeah, sink the biz. Damn it.
He went up on the live show.
She does, apparently.
She does.
Oh, well, that was from my nephew Carl, so.
I went to a Big Ten school. We just drank.
Yeah.
I was a SPIA major. We just drank.
I mean, we did too. We threw some games in there so we didn't feel like complete alcoholics.
We were either going to be in policy or law. We're already alcoholics. It's fine. We just accepted it.
Oh.
Girl, yes.
Let's see.
Straight crying adult tears, Juliana. Straight
Yes.
crying.
Yes, we were. All right. What were your favorite hype moments in recent 500s?
I will say, so not,
And this is from my nephew Thomas.
thanks, Thomas. Last year, when we went to the Victory Banquet, they did quite a few hype videos, which they didn't do this year, by the way, and
They
I'm
did
upset
not.
about it.
Yeah.
And they all focused around Imagine Dragon songs, which I secretly love.
Yep.
Not so secretly love. And so those were really great. And they did one with the Chainsmokers and Coldplay. Like that was their big hype song last year.
Yeah.
For me, that was kind of nice. I really enjoyed that song, and it was a great 500 last year. I wish they would stop fucking showing the Scott Dixon crash.
Same.
Just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I think Fernando Alonso crashing the fucking internet when he was testing.
Yeah.
It's a big hype moment for me.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Like, you could talk all you want about F1, but who crashed the internet? The Indy 500 did.
Sure did.
What about you?
Well, Rossi's fuel strategy in 2016. I mean, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, Dixon's crash would not be one of my favorite moments.
No, thank you.
It was wild, though.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
Pin drop.
yeah, that was pretty crazy. Let's see, Sato winning. I enjoyed that because it's the first time in my history of going to the Indy 500 that I've won the bet.
That's true.
So I was super excited. I've never picked anybody that's actually won, so that was exciting. I love the hype video they did that they released on Super Bowl Sunday this year.
Yes.
That comprised some footage from a couple different years, and that was awesome.
That was, as soon as that came out, I was like, let's fucking go. Is it May yet?
Yeah, like I'm ready. Why is there still snow on the ground?
Yeah. Also, respect me, motherfuckers.
Oh, show me respect, motherfuckers.
How can you get more hype than that? Done.
Yeah. Willpower was hype.
Willpower is hype.
He is hype.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Him just screaming over the radio. Love it.
God.
Love it. Well, I always love Carb Day. It's always wild. It's a bit of a shit show, but damn, I love it.
It's red and we don't have to uncap it.
All right. I like that.
You know that we're all weird about our pins here in this podcast.
We are. All right. What IndyCar couple are the hottest? And who probably has the most fun bumping uglies? And this is for Mike at Team Canada 1.
I believe that we both have the same answer for this one. Scott and Emma.
Scott and Emma.
And
Scott and Emma.
I mean,
you know.
I mean,
you can just look at them. You know they have a good time.
I think she said it like happy wife, happy life. And I'm like,
word.
yeah, okay.
Word. So, and they're both hot. They really are.
Oh, no, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Except sometimes when he wears that dad, like he recently wore a dad hat on the beach. And I was like,
Yeah, like that.
Scott. I love it, though. I love it.
Yeah.
So definitely, that's the hottest IndyCar couple.
I think so. Let's see. We
We're
got
getting so close to these two questions.
Anonymous question. What driver would you set up a GoFundMe account for?
I mean, I think our answers, again, it's going to be Connor.
Connor Daly, for sure. Yeah. If I had, just
the ability to get a really good successful campaign for
I had
funding.
a lot of disposable income. Yeah. I would
help
fund.
people. He's a good driver. He's marketable. I think he reaches a cross spectrum of
new fans, of seasoned fans. He brings in the younger crowd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which we need.
I mean, we need more drivers like that in IndyCar, and I think Connor Daly just does wonderful things. So
100%.
Yeah.
Like your sister, Joy.
She did. Hi,
I just want to give a shout out to your family, because most of my family did not join.
Well, I don't believe you told your mom how to access it, and I believe that was on purpose. So
she did ask me the other day how to put Facebook on the iPad, and I said you can't. There's too many people on that iPad. There is. All right. We got another round of Fuck, Marry, Kills.
And this was submitted as anonymous, but I know
who did it, but we're not going to.
And all I want to say is,
why do you hate Abby?
What did I do to you? What did I do to you? We'll go with yours first.
Okay. Mine was Fuck, Marry, Kill, Ed, Hinch, Kimball. Really? Okay.
Kimball's got to die.
Kimball's dead. Kimball is dead. Kimball, dead. Here's the deal. I think I would actually marry Ed, though.
Yeah?
I'm going to marry Ed. I'm going to fuck Hinch.
Well.
I mean.
Ain't mad at you.
But am I wrong? And I think got the stability that a 33-year-old needs in your life.
Yeah, he does. He's very,
He's stable.
He's a little more introverted, so that's probably going to line up with you a little bit better.
I mean, I love him. Ooh, he's way too extroverted.
Yeah, it would exhaust you.
It would.
Well, the 3 drivers I got were Ryan Hunter-Reay, Takuma Sato, and AJ Foyt. And I clarified AJ Foyt in his heyday or AJ Foyt now, hoping. But no, in fact, it is AJ Foyt current day. So, well, I'm going to kill AJ Foyt.
One way or the other.
Here's the thing. He's not going to survive sex. But I also, like, killer bees have come after him twice now. He's been in a shit ton of accidents. I mean, the man has like 19 lives. And so to be the person who killed AJ Foyt, I want that. Sato, I can't marry him. I'm going to marry RHR.
He's got a very good house down in Florida.
He has a very nice house. He's a gentleman.
We're going through this pragmatically.
Yeah, I mean, he's very much a gentleman. He's a nice guy. I mean, will it be the most exciting life? No, but it'll be a stable life. And so I guess I'm going to have to fuck Sato. But I also feel like he might die in that exchange.
I mean, I feel like he's our age.
Yeah, but I feel like I might crush him. I'm not concerned about his health status. I'm concerned about a crush injury. He's like 4'11", and probably weighs a third of what I do.
He's probably like $140 soaking wet.
Probably $107 soaking wet.
Actually, I think Veach is like $140. I feel like Sato's got a little bit more of a
He might. I don't know.
A little bit
more muscle.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Words are hard in my life.
They are. All right. Next one's from Molly's dad, Chick. He says, perhaps you've already addressed this. What are your thoughts about the Indy 500 bump day? Especially now that it looks like there are going to be more teams and cars than there have been in recent years.
Thank you for the serious question, Dad.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I think we've kind of danced around this subject. I don't know what just happened on my screen, but like shit flew up. Guys, it's really weird to watch it this way.
It is.
So here's the deal. I think that bump day is a tradition, and I don't want to get rid of it. I know that it could be a bit of a shit show for sponsors and teams, but that's part of the lure and the tradition of Indy, and I don't want to get rid of it.
It is. I would agree with that. I mean, I was very disappointed that Hinch wasn't in the Indy 500 this year, but I think Honda and Arrow got more publicity since he wasn't than they would have had he been in the Indy 500, actually. So, what is your baby?
My little puppy's asleep at my feet right now.
Oh, so yeah, I like bump day. I mean, but there's going to be people that get their heart broken every year. So, yeah,
I think that's part of it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a phrase that's been overused, but that's part of racing is that you might get bumped.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I could see if you got rid of or not. I could see them getting rid of the Indy 500 counting for points and keeping bump day because there's no other races on the season that you could get bumped out of.
I think, but for the amount of cars you have, I mean,
well, exactly. That's the thing. You don't have more than 33 cars. You don't have 33 cars trying around the other races.
No, there's not going to be 33 cars in Ohio.
No, there's not.
So it's interesting. I think we have to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we do. It's part of the tradition. I like it.
Shit's happening on my screen again.
Well, it's just people reacting to what we're saying.
I don't know the technology.
We're old millennials. All right. Would you rather drive an Indy car or be a passenger behind a great Indy car driver? This is from Ray Ann, and she says, if you would be a passenger, who would you want to be your driver? I would rather drive.
I mean,
I'd want to ride too, like just kind of get the, the feel, but I want to drive.
Let's be real. As they open up another one.
Yeah.
I would love to be a driver, but I think we have described many times that we are not, nor will we ever be. No, we cannot be IndyCar drivers.
No.
Would I like to be a driver? Yes. Will it happen? God, no. No. So I'm going to be honest and say I would love to be a passenger, and I don't believe that AJ can.
I don't believe he has a fire suit.
Big enough.
Yeah.
So definitely Mario Andretti would have to be my driver.
Yeah.
I think that's it. If it's Mario Andretti or nothing.
I don't know. I'd roll with Connor Daly.
Only if we could bump to some like millennial music.
Yeah.
And like,
Well,
let's go a couple of laps, buddy. Like you can put on, you can bring your hat. It's fine.
Right? You can bring your hat. Oh.
But I think Mario though, just for the sheer like,
Yeah, to be like I rode in a car with Mario Andretti.
Like at the Indy 500, I've been like, fuck it, man. I
Yeah.
just did the laps at the 500 with Mario Andretti.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty awesome. All right. From my sister, actually from my brother-in-law, who is the most famous person in your phone?
So
Me.
Who's the most famous person in your phone?
I mean, other than people we know through racing, I don't know that
Tim?
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Durham.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't really have many famous people in my phone.
I mean, mine are famous for like other reasons.
Government reasons.
Yeah, like I have the former U.S. Secretary of Education in my phone.
Nice.
I mean, famous in weird circles.
Sure.
Don't we have Doug Bowles' number?
No, I don't believe that we do.
We have his email address.
We have his email. I don't believe.
It's saved in my phone. It's saved in my phone.
So yeah, Doug Bowles.
So Doug Bowles. If we're not looking at Arnie Duncan, then Doug Bowles.
Yeah. Let's see. If you could end a driver's career from IndyCar forever, who would you blacklist and why?
I feel like Sage is already kind of blacklisted, or else I would have picked him.
Mm.
I feel like his career's on a downward spiral, although there was a recent tweet about like Gatorade and Sage Karam. And then I got to thinking, like, who's Gatorade? I went down the sponsor rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Kind of just sneaking that in real soft.
I think we all know that I do not like Charlie Campbell. I think he's a menace. He's a nice person, but when he gets on the racetrack, he makes moves that he cannot do. And I think it's just danger.
He sometimes lets his bulldog mouth write a check his puppy dog ass can't cash.
There you go.
Let's see.
I
Well,
stop hogging the community.
I guess it wouldn't be necessarily a driver, but if I could blacklist somebody from IndyCar, it'd probably be Larry Foyt because I disagree with all of the fucking decisions that he makes.
Your rose is bad,
And you should feel bad. Oh. All right. If you could bring back one retired driver, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I mean, I would bring back AJ Foyt in his heyday.
Yeah.
Like, not AJ Foyt right now.
No, but in his heyday,
Like, let's go. Like, I would love to see AJ Foyt in his heyday take this car, which is supposed to put the car back in the driver's hands, and just smack everybody in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, oh, Scott's won here 5 times. That's adorable. Watch.
Right.
That's who I'd like to bring back.
Vukovic.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be a good one. I mean, Mario.
Yeah. Because I feel like,
Mario's like,
I don't believe that he's slowed down at all.
No, he was some Humans of Racing interviewed him, and he was like, "Yeah, I can handle this new car."
Right? He's like, I can handle anything. I'm Mario fucking Andretti.
Right? Like, please, Juan. Aw, Juan. We should bring Juan back.
Aw, Juan.
Juan's good for puns.
Juan is great for puns and
Selfishly.
memes. I mean, yeah.
Selfishly, Juan.
Yeah.
Selfishly, Juan.
The jokes write themselves.
I mean, there can be only
Juan.
Straight to hell.
Let's see. From your mom, who is your favorite driver's spouse?
Oh, Emma.
Emma Dixon.
Emma Dixon.
She's just the cutest thing ever. And she loves wine.
Right. Our picture with her, she's drinking wine.
Yeah, she's holding a glass of red wine.
If that doesn't mean she's our track bitch, then I don't know what means it.
Yeah, and she's just fun.
Emma, if you will be it, first of all, if you're watching this, I don't know what happened. Something went wrong in your life.
Yeah.
But, girl.
Make the kids leave the room.
Girl. Find us in Mid-Ohio. We will have wine.
Yeah. Cash me outside.
How about that? No, but we will have bread and, I don't know, whatever you'll be bringing.
A smorgasbord of alcohol.
Well, I meant wine.
Oh, I'll be bringing.
Wine.
Yeah, I'll be bringing rosé and probably a white.
I'll have red. It's from a box, but it's okay. It's fine. Box wine.
Well, mine's definitely going to be from a box.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
Always from a box at racetracks.
I mean, box wine aficionado. Okay. Connoisseur, if you will.
Although I will say that they do not sponsor us. These little like wine in the cans.
Yeah. Those and these.
Yeah, like
legit.
pretty good.
Yeah. Because who can be messing with glass at the track?
First of all, you can't bring glass to the Indy 500.
You cannot.
There is but one rule. Actually, two now. No glass, no selfie sticks.
No drones.
Well, we don't have a drone.
We don't. Yet. Oh. All right. Another one from your mama.
Which I hadn't thought about, and I knew that she has this question. I typed it in for her.
What's your favorite vegetable dish to take for a pitch-in? Because Molly and I eat mostly vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
We're not true vegetarians. We're actually flexitarians.
Because sometimes when you're at a racetrack and you're really hungover and you're really hungry.
Or when you're really drunk, this one likes corn dogs.
Fucking corn dogs.
I eat the shit out of some brats. Like, it is what it is.
You gotta just, you know what? You just gotta sometimes.
Yeah. So, my favorite vegetable dish, typically for pitch-ins, if I make something from scratch, I make a dessert, actually.
Oh, okay.
So I typically bring in cheesecake, which is not a vegetable at all.
No.
If I bring in veggies, then I bring in like a veggie tray.
I have a very good, it's like spinach artichoke dip, but it's made in like a casserole form.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy bringing that. I will say one of my favorite dishes is a girl that I used to work with does a really good buffalo chicken.
Ooh, yum.
And we need to figure out how to do
Ooh, buffalo cauliflower.
Yeah,
that's a
good
favorite
one.
of ours. Yeah. Yeah, buffalo cauliflower.
All vegetables except celery for me, so I'm fine.
I like celery.
I can't
I
get
know.
past.
I know you just don't.
It's a thing.
Well, we bring in veggies and hummus a lot. That's a staple.
That's a racetrack staple.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
a
want
racetrack
hummus
staple.
and veggies, find us. Or
Yeah.
chips and salsa and guac, find us.
Yeah, salsa.
Well,
We are obsessed with salsa.
That shit's happening. I mean, that's on the list to pick up before we
Yeah.
go out.
Yeah, it's on the shopping list. It's on the permanent list of things to bring to races.
Yeah, which I think we'll have to get before we leave from Ohio, but I got it.
I think so.
Anyway.
All right, from Danny Vaughn on Facebook. Who do you think could most likely score a surprise upset win this year, and where would it be?
I mean, I was going to say Wickens at Toronto, but that didn't happen. Although he got a third. He podiumed at Toronto. I would love to see, actually. So Pocono is the home of the Andretti's.
Uh-huh.
I think that could be when Wickens scores his first. He's done very well on ovals. Sorry.
I actually think Marco could score a surprise win, and that would be a huge upset to a lot of people who don't like Marco. But I think that if he actually puts together an entire weekend, which I would enjoy seeing, that would be definitely a surprise win.
Where?
Anywhere. I would enjoy it in Pocono though, because that's like Andretti country. It's not very far from Nazareth, and so yeah. I would enjoy that in Pocono, and it's a tri-oval.
I don't know where that came from.
Isn't that sign language for like vagina or something?
This is
okay. Yeah, I was like, one of these is really close to
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Another question from Juliana. If you could be present for any Indy 500 win over the last 103 years, which year and driver would you choose and why?
Andretti's fourth win, because it's not Andretti.
Foyt's
fourth win, because it's a fourth win. It's Foyt. It's a whole family thing.
Yeah. That would be pretty fucking awesome.
I mean, Andretti's win also is pretty amazing with the whole tire fiasco.
Yeah.
Firestone. You don't think to turn one anyway? I could repeat the commercials verbatim. They have to stop on IndyCar radio. It's getting.
I know.
Bad.
It's the same ones over and over. And that guy, Firestone.
Whatever you drive.
Drive a Firestone.
They do not sponsor us. I want to put that out there.
No, we just enjoy making fun of the commercials. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which one I'd pick. I mean, AJ Foyt's fourth win, definitely. Be a good one.
I mean, the first one would be awesome.
Yeah. Or even Rick Mears.
Yeah.
Because one of the years he won was the year we were born, so I always feel a little whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've always liked Louis Meyer because we share the same last name.
And buttermilk.
I've never drunk buttermilk.
We don't share
in my entire life. No.
But that was where it all.
It is, yeah. And he started the whole buttermilk thing. So, yeah, I think Louis Meyer, especially because his first win, he did not even tell his wife he was running in the 500. He was just like, "I'll be back later," and then went and won the Indianapolis 500. And she was like at home, didn't even know he was running.
How do you think that conversation went when he came back? I don't think that one would go well in my household.
No, I don't believe your mom would stand for that.
Which I told her about.
Different times.
So there's a new thing on Instagram. So this is not even a question. We've gone. We've left.
Yep.
There's that new thing on Instagram where I put food in my mouth. This is so professional. Can answer questions, and somebody asked Emma Dixon, how does she get through a race? And she said, and I quote, tequila and prayer.
Yep.
And I told Mom that because I feel like we might be related to
I think
Emma.
you might be. I'm pretty sure you are.
Although both Hinch and Rossi's girlfriend in the latest Ask Off Track episode said wine and prayer. So
nice.
They might be related to you.
I think so.
Because the tightest women, we can get down on tequila.
I do like tequila.
I mean, who doesn't?
I mean, really.
But you have to be in the mood for tequila for most people.
Yeah. Whereas, like, vodka, I could drink any time of day.
Only if I think.
All day, every day. Yeah. Unless it's shitty vodka. I don't fuck with that anymore. I'm not in college. I'm not ever going to taste Skol or Kamchatka ever again for the rest of my life.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my liver just reminded me of bad decisions. A lot of bad decisions in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I couldn't use hand sanitizer for 4 years. Okay? That's what happens when you drink shitty vodka. It just tastes like rubbing alcohol. Couldn't use hand sanitizer for 4 years. Why is the postman here on a Sunday?
Oh my God, I think that might be my Mid-Ohio shirt. Let's see. It's either me or my neighbor. Wait for it. Ooh, it's my Mid-Ohio shirt.
Oh, all right.
Cool. That's a day early.
All right. For my nephew, Jonathan, what is your favorite race other than the Indy 500?
Oh, that was your nephew. I wasn't quite
Yeah.
sure. Different last names, people.
No, it's my sister's son.
I don't know your sister's last name.
Now you do.
Yes.
What would you say?
Well, I think we're coming up on it.
Mid-Ohio?
I love Gateway to death, but Mid-Ohio, I don't know. It's a little bit longer of a weekend, so you're not rushed.
Yeah.
Gateway's very rushed because it's basically Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
In Ohio, it's like we're going to get there Thursday. We're going to, set our shit up Thursday evening, drink a little bit, take a nap.
Yep.
And then it's Friday, Saturday, drive home Sunday after the race, like late in the day.
Yeah. We're going to be there live this year, but I would say last year Pocono was probably my favorite race to watch because it was just
There were 5 wide
awesome.
at the start. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Yeah. I feel like it kind of varies year to year on what my favorite one other than the E500 is. But I'm excited to see Pocono in person because I think that was my favorite race. Well, that and Gateway, they were both awesome.
Well, I mean, Pocono, we texted each
were
other
like, we have to go.
5 minutes and said, we're going
next year. So. Like, plans made, done. So, but yeah, I like those. I mean, Mid-Ohio, I think being there in person, I think it's still going to win out. I really enjoyed Road America, but I think Mid-Ohio is still going to win out for me as far as road courses. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to pick another oval for my second favorite.
I mean, I'm not surprised. And if only Gateway was a little bit longer of a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I think once you experience Gateway in person, night racing at an oval is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's great on TV to be there in person. Like, it gets dark, it gets a little cool, the lights bounce off of the cars.
In Texas.
There were fucking fireworks.
Yep. Oh.
Okay, there were fireworks.
We need fireworks. I love fireworks. I love professional fireworks. I know you all have heard my feelings.
First of all,
fireworks.
Professional fireworks. Which, by the way, we've reached the end of questions. I know there are 4 people right now watching this, so we have more.
Yep. All right.
I just put a list down, so go wherever you want to go.
Okay, what's the most embarrassing song in your 25 most listened to?
Turn Down for What by DJ Snake.
TikTok by Kesha.
Oh, dance crew man is here.
Oh, now the party don't start till I walk in.
First of all, Turn Down for What is amazing.
My mom loves that song.
Which is why it will never not be in my top 5 because it starts and I'm like, Bertie Meyer would not appreciate this if I skipped ahead.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I love it. I love it.
Turn Down for What? I thoroughly enjoy that one. Thoroughly enjoy. What is the most?
Wait, I would just want to point out, how many questions do we have?
33. Yep.
Yes. I'm just pointing at things. You can ignore.
Yep. Oh no, you're fine. Let's see. Well, you know what? Let's do this one. How old were you when your parents sat you down for the talk, and what did they say or not say about the birds and the bees?
Fun fact, I never got the talk from my parents.
Really?
Yeah. No, public school had to teach me everything.
Really?
maybe your mom a little bit too.
Oh.
Yeah, no, public school, and as a child, I would read a lot of like encyclopedia books. Nobody is surprised by this.
No.
I know. But yeah, the public school system in Bloomington, Indiana, so they were teaching us everything. And encyclopedias taught me everything. I never really had the talk with my mom. Like to this day, I don't think she's listening right now, but we never had the talk. Comment if you are, true. So,
well, being that my mom is a nurse, I was given a stack of books
yep.
to look through and at my own speed, and then come back with any questions or anything that I didn't understand, which I do recall feeling that was about the most uncomfortable thing.
I have a question.
I'm like, Mom was like, you have any questions? I was, nope. So, but we have had very open conversations since then. I will say the funniest thing that my dad ever said was when I was in high school and I was starting to date. And he said, I think there's something I want you to know about teenage boys. They don't wash their hands. Ever.
Oh, God.
They don't wash their hands after they go to the bathroom. They don't wash their hands after they pee, after they poop. They don't wash their hands after they've been outside. He goes, so I want you to think about that before they touch your face or anything else.
I mean, it's good advice.
I mean, and knowing that I'm OCD, like, well,
he basically
that's the best way to ensure that I graduated high school a virgin.
Exactly. He was like, I know how I can get her.
Right? I'm not going to tell her not to have sex. I'm just going to creep her out.
God bless your father. I love that man.
Let's see. What is your YouTube guilty pleasure?
I don't do a lot of YouTube.
No rabbit hole videos for you?
I mean, the problem is I'll do a YouTube to like tutorialize something, like how to sew a headband, and then like 3 hours later, I've looked at how to make 4 different types of pants, but
gotcha.
I just don't have time for YouTube.
So yours is more DIY kind of stuff.
It is DIY.
I love the videos of people popping huge nasty boils.
Ooh, have you seen those where they do ears?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
where
no,
they
I
like
love
just
those.
clean
Yep.
out the ears. I will say, yeah, the pimple popping ones are pretty good.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
The problem is I do no. I'm not gonna say anything that can be used against me in the court of law. Just stop right there. It's not that bad. In an employment court of law.
Right. Let's see. How about what's the jobs you've had before we became podcasters? You don't have to give specific employers' names because I'm certainly not going to.
All right. Let's see. I was an AV specialist for a library. I was a small pet care specialist, which means I cleaned the cages for the ferrets and other rodents for a big box pet store.
Rats. Fancy rats. That's
Fancy,
all they are.
And rats.
Yeah.
All of them. I was a receptionist for a Honda dealership. I was a assistant at a law firm before I graduated college. Then I was a legal assistant at a law firm. I was a scheduler for a statewide elected official. I was a legal assistant. I was what did they call me? A legal analyst. Then I was a deputy attorney general. I am not anymore. So,
nope.
You know what? Talk to me offline about that whole bullshit. And now I'm currently a policy and compliance specialist.
All right.
I'm sure I missed something in there.
Let's see. First job was babysitter. And I was a lifeguard. Played piano at a church on Sundays for their services. Waitress at Steak and Shake. Waitress at Outback. Nanny. Waitress at Steak and Shake again.
I mean, why not?
Why not? Camp nurse.
But those shakes, though.
Right? Yeah. I loved working. I never worked at a restaurant where I didn't love their food. I mean, Outback and Steak and Shake.
Why?
Yeah.
But why, though?
And then I graduated nurse school, and I've been a nurse. I've been permanent employee, and I've also been a travel nurse. And I have worked in progressive care units, ICUs, surgical ICU, trauma ICU, medical ICU, cardiovascular ICU, cardiac ICU, transplant ICU. I think that's about it.
Sorry, I was doing an Instagram.
I know.
She hates it when I do.
And I'm the one who's ADD. So yeah, and then this. So,
and then this.
And then this. So I still have to be a nurse because, we're not making any money off this yet.
Yeah, stay tuned. At one point, we'll have something.
Let's see. What is the craziest thing you've ever done to attract a crush?
You know, attempted to like Indy Cart. No, just kidding.
Oh, you know what? We forgot an Fuck, Marry, Kill. Somebody asked us, they wanted Fuck, Marry, Kill, like the same question, but with 3 of the guys we camp with, Doug, Mr. Tom, and Brian at 8500 Pirate. And that question made us gay.
Yeah.
So
basically kill all of them.
Yep. Nope. Not doing that.
Just kidding.
Not touching that.
We love our LGBT.
No, we love you. Well, yes, we love LGBTQ, and we do love Mr. Tom and Brian and Doug, but not like that.
I was really waiting for you to only put 2 out of the 3. I love
Doug and Brian.
Doug and Brian.
Just
JK, Mr. Tom, we love you too.
We do.
I wrote this down from a list, and I'm trying to think. When did I write this down?
I don't know that I've ever done anything super crazy to attract a crush. I'm usually just really good at being awkward.
Yeah, I think that's kind of my big deal.
Yeah. It's kind of my go-to move is...
There's a lot of awkwardness if you ever date me, guys.
Yeah.
Hello. Like I flipped my hair, and there's not a hair there.
Just like that.
Just a lot of that. A lot of that.
Let's see. Any awkward first date stories?
Yes.
Yes.
So, we are at my house. You've seen my driveway. It's the first date. First of all, I knew that it wasn't going to work out with this guy because I was just starting law school. He had been in law school. He was like, you should quit law school. And I was like, well, you should fuck yourself. We're in his car. We're talking about different things in my driveway. And I was like, oh, it's so weird about my neighbor, da-da-da. I turn, and his face is here. Like this close, like trying to kiss me. I was not ready for it. Because I'm never not ready for it at all. And it was a weird kiss. And then he kissed my shoulder. I was fully clothed because it was the middle of winter.
Yeah, that's always the awkward kiss, like, yeah.
And then I left the car, and that was it for us.
I can't believe you had a first date come and pick you up here. I can't believe you had a first date pick you. Well, did you already know him?
I did.
Okay.
It was like a whole setup through people at work.
Gotcha.
So that's why.
I went out with a guy who definitely had some social anxiety, and it was wintertime. And so I had coat and purse and whatever, and it was just a long, painful day. And so at the very end, I needed to use the bathroom. We were up in Castleton, I live on the west side. And so I thought, you know, I was going to have him watch my stuff while I went to the restroom so I didn't have to take everything into the bathroom with me. Because it's just a CF with the coat and the purse and all that, and squeeze it into a stall and not let anything touch the ground. And so I was getting ready to ask, you know, hey, would you mind watching my things? And I got out, hey, would you? And he goes, I need to leave. I was like, whoa, buddy. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. I was just going to ask you to watch my shit while I went to the bathroom. Like, it's like, I guess not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's my most recent awkward first date.
And people wonder why we're single.
Right? I've had some pretty epic first date fails, but that's the most recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's a little bonus story. Things I've learned from first dates. It doesn't matter how well you get along, and it doesn't matter if they do it first. You are never allowed to pee outside as a woman on a first date. You will not get a second date. No. He peed first. I felt like it was fine.
I mean, I feel like that means you've settled. Like, if he's peed outside, you can't. I get the reason.
It wasn't like I peed in front of him. I mean, he was aware that I was peeing, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, bars were closed.
No, I get it.
Yeah. But, nope, that's a quick swing. Not get a first date. Not get a second date, so, yeah. Let's see. If you could erase one past experience, what would it be?
Oh, God.
Everything awkward ever.
That one time where I told a guy how I felt about them, and he was like, cool, I need to think about it. And well, it's made for a very strained relationship ever since. It's real fun to do it when everybody's in my car, and you have to unlock the door to get out. And he went to open the door, and I was like, click, hey, we need to talk about what we are. Because if I have power, I'm going to use it. And I went, click, hey.
Let's have a DTR.
What is this? because I feel like it's this. And he was like, no. And I was like, cool.
Maybe.
I'm going to leave. Because,
Maybe.
yeah.
Let's see.
I would like to have that erased.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long life, but I'd like to have that part erased.
I get that. Well, I could say, obviously, if I could undo my dad dying when I was 21, I would definitely pick that. But as far as something humorous...
Thanks for bringing the group down.
Well, I know.
I mean, yeah, like dad issues, let's undo those.
I mean, obviously. But yeah, as far as something humorous, let's see. What did Juliana say?
It's a whole lot of you. I love all
that's
of you.
great. But yeah, I don't know. Even though I've had some pretty awkward encounters, they usually make for great stories. So I don't know that there's a few things that I'm like, I wish that would have gone a different way, but erase entirely, I feel like probably not.
I think your mom's watching.
Oh, she is. Yeah, erase entirely, I don't know. I mean, because it still makes for funny stories. And if you, sorry, Abby's mom. And in fact, if you want to know a really funny story, find me in Mid-Ohio and ask me about, just ask me about the story with Captain Morgan Pose and First Date. That's a great story. And I regret nothing about that. Let me be clear. I'm involved a semi-pro hockey player. Very funny.
Isn't he the one that's on the one weird documentary?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, not going to give out that name.
Nope.
All right. What is the most on-brand thing from your childhood?
So Barbie.
We loved Barbies.
We loved Barbies.
Still do, actually.
Yeah, no, let's be real. But let me tell you why. As a child growing up, Barbie did not have a boyfriend. Barbie was getting at least her master's, if not like a professional degree, and she was living by herself. I don't think there's anything else more on brand than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. My Barbie, I did have a Ken, and I do remember that I asked my mom.
Dating.
Well, this was probably before we had the Birds and the Bees combo, because I remember that I asked my mom if Barbie and Ken were allowed to have sex.
I mean, to be fair, like Barbie dated, but Barbie's like, I got to get my master's.
Right? She's like, I'm doing things here. I'm an independent woman.
Barbie's doing her.
Yeah. We were raised by some feminists. So.
Oh yeah.
My most on-brand thing from my childhood would probably be, my first word.
Not your baby shower.
Oh, well, okay. So my baby shower was a kegger, apparently. Not exactly. My mom won't appreciate that description of it, but there was a keg there. And there was lots of drinking baby shower, not from my mom, but from everybody else. And my first word was son of a bitch, which it doesn't get much more on brand than that for me.
On brand than that.
Oh, and then our final question, number 33. I want to hear an unpopular hot take.
Ooh. Okay. This is gonna lose so many people. I think Wickens is kind of prone to whining.
Oh.
And I really I get that it's his rookie year, but I need him to stop complaining about everybody else. Yeah, shit happens in a race. Move on. Not so-and-so did this, or this didn't happen the way I wanted to. Keep going. I kind of feel like he whines a little bit. It's my unpopular hot take, and I stand by it.
All right.
Also, Rossi's a serial killer.
Yep.
But that's not unpopular to the listeners.
Pippa Mann is not as nice as you think she is. And that's all I'm willing to say about that on this. But we could discuss that in detail in person.
Yeah, that will never be popular.
That's my unpopular hot take, and I have argued with people about this. I stand by it.
Yep.
So.
I don't know how we got that many reactions from only 3 people.
I know. Oh, well, this has been fun.
That's one word for it. This is I would use the term, and I quote, career ending.
I don't know that it's career ending.
We won't get We won't get an interview with Pippa. We won't get an interview with
Well, we weren't getting an interview with Pippa anyway, so
True. Wiggins will never come on.
I think he will. Maybe to defend himself.
We might not get Sato,
No,
AJ,
no.
maybe not RHR. I have a feeling that Hinch and Rossi are not scared of us.
I don't think so.
Well,
Oh, I don't believe that Rossi has fear. I don't think he has the ability to feel fear.
like a shark.
Yeah, much like a shark. Have you looked into the man's eyes? Oh. Well, this has been great. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sending in your questions. And as we continue to gain followers and hit other milestones, we'll be doing this again. So you can keep sending questions because we'll definitely do it again.
And subscribe. I don't.
Yep. Like, rate,
Somewhere.
review, all that business. Share it.
We'll see you later.
And if you disagree with anything we said in here or have any comments, feel free to comment on here and interact with us. So
yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Bye. Click the button.
I did.
Okay.